If you think gold is done, you are about to miss the biggest move of next week because right now smart money is positioning quietly. Gold is currently stuck in a high volatile environment. The price is trading around 4742.350 dollars. Okay. What we have seen yesterday, the US and Iran ceasefire is reducing panic temporarily, but tensions are not still over. Middle East is still unstable. Gold already dropped 11% recently, confusing retail traders. Meanwhile, China is still buying in the state 17 month straight. We have seen aggressive buying. Okay. Big players are accumulating while retail is still confused. Now coming back on our technical charts, I will show you 15 minutes chart, 2 hours chart, daily, and then finally weekly chart, and about geopolitical tension, how that can affect the next week the price of gold. If you look at 15 minutes chart, we have seen prices forming liquidity swaps. There is can be a fake breakout on both the sides. Okay, as you see in this particular chart, we have seen there is a zone breakout happens with a high of around 47.33. If the price keep moving above this level, this pattern will support an upside and chances of going further upside can be seen. So if the price fall below this level, it will move in this zone. So suppose if it keep moving upside, it can touch a level of around 47 $46, and if the price going above that particular level, chance of going towards 47.54 is there. Once the price rising above this level, probability is high it will cross $47.66. Okay, and then we can see the price will go towards a level of 47.85 to a level of $47.93. Okay, and if the price going above this level, it can go above a level of 4800. Okay, and this pattern will support an upside, so chances of crossing 48.04 and then further upside can be seen. But suppose if it started coming down, it can touch a level of 47.33. From there, a bounce back can be seen. But if the price didn't bounce back, it will move again towards 43.70. And then from there, it will fall below 47.23 and then to a level of around $47.10 to a level of 47.03, which is a low of this zone. Okay, and once the price fall below 47.03, this smaller pattern support downside and chances of going towards a level of 46.94 can be seen, and from there after that we can see it will fall below $46.72 and then further low can be seen. Now coming back on a 2-hour chart, what we can see that it is trying to form two patterns. This first pattern is already fulfilled. Okay, now the second pattern will support an upside, so chances are very high that if the price I mentioned, if it keep moving out 47.10, we will see there will be an upside, and if the price move over this level, which is currently trading around 47.39, chances of going towards 47.46 can be seen. From there it will move above 47.66, which is a weak level. Okay, so the price will rise above that level, and from there it will move above 48.07, which is again a weak level. So we will see it will cross a level of 48.25, and from there it will move towards $48.44, and then it will cross a level of 48.59. Then there will be a zone breakout, so further upside can be seen. But if it started coming down, it can come down and fall below a level of $47.10, and then from there a further fall can be seen towards 46.70, and then a further fall can be seen towards $46, and then from there it will move below 46.05. Then there will be a zone breakout, so further fall can be seen. So trail your SL by around $10 to $15, so at least you will capture downside movement. Now coming back on a day wise chart, see, one thing that you have to understand, it is creating a particular pattern in this zone. Okay, so if we see this pattern, the price has touched this level twice. Pattern, the price has touched back and moved back. So what you can see looking at this chart, that it has already bounced back from this level. So if this pattern follows, probability is high it can go towards $47.91, and if that sustained, the price will go towards a level of around 48.59. Once the price going above that level, we will see the price will go up. It will go further upside towards 49.69, and then it will go towards 5,000. And once the price sustain over 5,000, we can see the price will go further upside. Trail your SL by around $10 to $15 if the price keep moving above a level of $47.85. But suppose if it started coming down, it can come down towards $47.12. Okay, from there a bounce back. If it comes, then it's good. Then we can see the same resistance. But if that didn't sustain, it will move below 4700, and once the price going below this level, we can see a level of 46.87 and then to a level of 4600. Then this pattern will support downside, and chances are high it will move below a level of around 45.53 to a level of 44.80, and then from the level of 4406, and chances are very high it will cross this particular level and it can move below a level of 4400 to a level of 4345 also, because the pattern will support downside and 4600 is an important level. If it keep falling below this level, a further fall can be seen. But if the price keep rising above a level of 4797, chance of crossing 4852 can be seen, and then further upside. Trailing your SL by around $10 to $15, so at least you'll capture upside movement. Now coming back on an important part, that is weekly chart. Okay, weekly chart, where we have seen that from 3 weeks there is a continuous upside. So what we can see looking at this chart, if you see, we have seen on a day wise chart it is showing red candles, but on the weekly chart it is showing green candles. So we can see this is the pattern is forming, and this is a third week we have seen it is forming continuously 3 green candles. So probability is high for the fourth week also. We can see that chances of going in the green candle is high. So suppose if it started going upside, we will see the next level is very close, that is 4808 will be there, which is an R1, and once the price sustaining above that level, we will see that the price will move towards 4863, which is R2. Okay, and if the price going off this level, we will see the price of this level, it can touch a level of 5000, and if the price going above that level, we can see a level 5038, and then a further upside can be seen towards 5139, and then further upside movement. Okay, so trailing your SL is very important by around $10 to $15, so at least you'll capture upside movement. But if it started coming down, then we can see that the price can fall below today's low, that is 4616, and from there a further fall can be seen towards 4414. And once the price fall below that level, chance of going towards 4396, and then it will cross a level of 4102, which is very important, and this pattern is supporting downside. Trailing your SL, so at least you'll capture downside movement. And remember, as the price fall below 4607, we can see there can be a further fall, and a probability of going towards 4423 can be seen after crossing 4469, and then a probability of crossing 41 also can be seen. Okay, because what we have seen a strong level coming at a level of 4396, and then price started falling below 4600, chances are very high it will move directly towards 4553, and then from there a level of around 4339. And if the price falling below that level, we can see a level of 4351 to a level of 4245, and then it can cross a level of $4079. This is the trend we can see, so chances are very high it can go further low. Trail your SL by around $10 to $15, so at least we can capture upside movement. But if the price keep moving off 4801, chances of further upside can be seen, and it can cross a level of $4860. Okay, so remember that these are all the levels where we can see there can be a chances of further upside movement. So trade wisely, and if you have to understand that gold is not random right now, it is being prepared. So the only question is, will you catch the move or chase it? Okay, keep trailing your SL. I've already mentioned you 4600 is an important level. If it keep moving upside, you can be on the upside, but if it started falling below 4600, we can see there can be a further downfall. There is US inflation data